everybody, welcome back to Oghu Power. I'm Oghu, this is The Witcher 3. All one Mr. Chatwat, thank you very much for tuning in. And yeah, we are going to enter some elven ruins.
Just wonderful.
I say, look at this. Witcher.
Let's go. What now? Gonna grow yourself some new eyes, like Vilgefortz did? I remember the moment I killed him. Cultivation wasn't complete. They hadn't grown in fully yet. Looked disgusting, but...
I take it your mention of that deviant is purely coincidental.
Of course. Also heard of this rich blind dwarf from Mahakam. Had them put 2 sizable rubies in his eye sockets. Couldn't see a damn thing. But word is, it looked pretty tasteful.
Yes, I know that that's Spanish, Mr. Chatwilder, but thank you very much for writing that as well. I do speak Spanish, just for your information. How are you today? There's a monster up here. Okay.
What did she just say?
What? Two. Okay. Oh, there it is. Ah, okay, that's the reason. Okay. Fine as well, Mr. Chatwat. Siren's dead.
Drowners were protecting her. Damn, there's a lot.
I hope you don't plan to muck about in this clarion now. We came here for a reason.
Wait, there was something about a place of power. Over here, so...
Magic.
Ah,
A place of power.
let's go. So thank you very much for clarifying that, Mr. Chatwat. And for now... That's the one I think I'm using mostly. Even sign is strong. That's nice. How do we get over there?
So how do we get up the...
The stairs? I'll fix them right away.
That easy?
Ready.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think. There are times I doubt you three realize how it looks. Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, but eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're willing to make it a 5-some, there's clearly no room. Come on.
Ooh, that one hurt. Minutes meditating, full health.
Witcher. I see.
What now?
It appears I must do everything for you. See the sentry who seems to be waiting for payment?
I'm fresh out of change.
Ugh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Fearman of the elven legend. You literally read nothing.
Ouch.
There you are.
Okay. Good to know.
Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the Lodge's safety. What's your take on it?
My take? Obviously a leading question. No. Geralt, I'm tired. Let's sit and chat a bit first.
Is foreplay that important to you?
You ought to talk to Yennefer. Painfully clear there's unfinished business there.
Yennefer's always walked her own path. I'm actually touched she decided to take an interest in matters of the Lodge this time.
You don't trust her. So once the hunt's defeated, leave. Find asylum elsewhere. I hear Redania's offering.
I'd sooner stick my head in a Zoogl's spiky orifice. Thanks, but I've other plans.
Okay.
You'll get to work with the Emperor. Not excited?
No. I mean, yes, of course I am. Thus far, the Lodge has oft banked on weak rulers. It's been one of our biggest mistakes.
So you're impressed Emir keeps his mages on a short leash?
Yennefer's wise to keep you out of politics. I'm afraid you'd not realize which way the wind was blowing if you pissed straight into it.
So, Oshkala Iligindle, Turkish for bye, have a good day. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chetwood. I think I butchered that really hard and I'm very sorry for it. Have a nice day as well.
This deal with Emir. It's sorceress business. Pick someone else's brain.
So she's not told you anything? What about personal plans? Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position? Beside a young, promising empress?
Stay away from Ciri.
She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for herself. So, onward.
Which is something you forget as well.
Don't you think it's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life?
No.
But you do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
Sure you are. And yes, I can, if the need arises.
Yes.
Wait. There's something here. Feel
That's
it?
the long and short of it.
No, my medallion.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh. Tuning into elven magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous fiend. Watch this. Arahan Luma!
Okay.
That means the Sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking stupid. Try to shift the mirrors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's above me. Okay, you... Oh, a ghost? Now the question is... Oh. Okay, how do I get there? If there's a way... So, here. So let's meditate, since we have the option to. And where will it be now?
Found it.
Oh. Didn't think it would be that harsh. Might hear Piley snoring in the background.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast. We've a matter to discuss.
Not
Let me
now,
guess,
Philippa.
You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now. But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
Okay.
You'll like Nilfgaard, no two ways about it. I recommend the fresh alpine air of Nazaire.
And Yennefer claims you have no sense of humor. Now listen carefully. Once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
You're telling me this because...
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct? All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you and go.
You want to take Yen's place at Amir's side.
And at Ciri's. I think you understand it's inevitable. And I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens. Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly. And it would give the wrong impression.
Any other words of wisdom, or can we go?
You may go. I know you've things to do. I can find my own way back.
I think she did it just to... yeah. F with me. Better meditate for 11 minutes, get full health. Also, I did find a few swords, so let's see about them. Better. Exe, critical hit, chance to freeze, chance to poison. Wait. It is a lot better. found a lot of armor lately. That's the pack. Oh. So. And yeah, this time I got it. Three of them. Wow. That was something. Oh, no, here. Oh. Whatever loafing is. Just a little. It's even with a silver sword. It's a good preparation for the battle against the Wild Hunt. I mean, that wasn't the last fight against him. Really don't think it. Where am I? Okay. A little more to do. Oh, I think, yeah, there it is. So, let's fast travel. The white honey potion. I think I even remember the name from the books. Weißer Honig, yeah, that sounds familiar. Weißer Honig means white honey in German. So.
We looked around your laboratory.
I never doubted you would. But why did you? Yes, Geralt?
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better.
Okay.
In
that's
fact,
something.
we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
Yes. That's...
Went by your laboratory.
I trust you did not make a mess.
Didn't mention you were the NL Elves' chief source of knowledge about Ciri's abilities.
I didn't mention many things. Fortunately, they're no longer important.
Your experiments with the gene, Elder Blood, that's not important.
I pursued those studies to protect Ciri. To protect Lara Doran's blood, in whomever's veins it courses.
okay.
Ran into someone at your lab.
Did you know?
A she-elf. Claimed you hate Ciri. So how's that fit you trying to protect her, whatever the cost?
Not at all.
Yes.
You don't really expect me to confess my feelings to you, do you?
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about-face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So, you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir, a golden child. Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could
That's
easily
bad.
fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns and gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything if that's your question.
Once we use the Sunstone, what makes you think Eredin won't figure things out? I doubt he'll think the elves of the White Fleet suddenly long to see him.
We can alter the signal emitted by the Sunstone. Unlikely Eredin will recognize its origin. It's not the only artifact to possess this power.
There are others? Great. Now mind telling me why I had to scour Skellige looking for this one?
Good
The
question.
Sunstone was the easiest to find, believe me.
Okay.
We found the Sunstone.
Gelban's gift to Dillion of the White Fleet. As legend has it, she never used the stone, and Gelban died of sorrow.
Won't keep Eredin waiting that long.
It seems we've everything. We can go. Keep in mind, once we commit, there'll be no returning.
I'm ready. High time we set sail. Undvik awaits.
In that case, let's go.
I think we are good prepared so far. I have a save file not too long ago, so yeah, just the Elven ruins. That's fine.
You will position yourselves on the cliffs. Here, here, and...
Thank you. I believe we know how to form a circle.
Even those of us who lack eyes for the moment.
I simply wish to avoid... Oh, Geralt. We were waiting for you.
That's nice of you. You were about to explain your plan?
It's simple. Which does not mean it will be easy to execute. I shall activate the Sunstone. If Caranthia answers the call, the Nagel Fair should appear in the bay shortly afterwards. The Lodge must then prevent the ship from returning to the world of the NL, while the Imperial fleet blocks its escape by sea.
Okay.
The 7th Imlet's infantry regiment under Duke Varatra must then board it. With your help, naturally.
Okay.
Wow. Emir's being generous with his resources.
He's halted his entire Skellige campaign to help us.
Not doing it just to be nice, believe me.
He's doing it for the same reason we all are.
Ladies and gentlemen, less talk, more action, please. Sisters, we must
Less
scale the
conversation,
cliffs.
a little more action, please.
Good luck.
Plan's missing one important element. What about Ciri?
Cyril will wait, at a safe distance from the Nagel Fair.
Wild guess? Not what you had in mind.
No, I wanted to go with you. That was my idea.
But I won't allow it. Far too great a risk.
Don't have the right to order her around.
Amusing. Cyril said the same thing, only at much higher volume. I do, in fact, have this right. For only I know how to activate the Sunstone, which I shall do on my terms or not at all. Cyril recognized the strength of my argument. I have no doubt you'll do the same. Cyril, do you swear to stay on shore?
Do I have a choice?
Where are you going?
For a walk. Or is that not allowed either? Because I could break my leg.
Well,
Oh,
I
yes.
understand her.
The elder blood can be fiery.
Telling Ciri she can't do something is counterproductive, speaking from experience there. Ultimately, she does what she wants.
Let us hope.
Pardon me?
Never mind. Time is short. If you wish to do something,
It
brew
was
your
finished.
substances or whatnot, do it now. You won't get the chance later. I shall await you by the boats, amongst the soldiers.
Okay. Well.
Yen,
Hey, Jen.
why are you here?
To see you.
Something happen?
Not yet, but it might soon. We may not survive this. In fact, our chances are slim.
Once again.
We've come a long way, and I'll be damned if we've come to fail. It'll be all right.
I admire your optimism. Wish I shared it. Listen to me. Once it's over, if we survive, I wish to leave, go far away, and I'd like you to come with me.
Where?
Wherever. To Povis, beyond the Dragon Mountains, Zerrikania even. As far as possible from politics, plots, and so-called high society.
You? Dropping plots and politics for good? You're in your element in that world. It's your life.
Time to start anew.
I'll believe it when I see it. Even now you're up to your neck in it.
Yes, but only to set matters straight. To be able to withdraw having retained the upper hand.
Okay.
What then? A small secluded hut with a flower garden to tend to?
Why not, if that is what you dream of? We shall leave together. Go where we please, do whatever strikes our fancy. So, coming with?
Depends on Siri. But why not?
I'd go anywhere with you.
The answer I was hoping for. Go, Geralt. Avalak awaits. And don't get killed, Witcher.
I think that's the only thing that would prevent Geralt from doing what Jennifer wants, if it's something about Ciri.
Stop!
There's a young right. Is it true? Most women
So, Watermaster and stuff. You know what? I hope we see you guys again next time, so thank you very much for watching and bye bye.